What's going on, YouTube? My name is FG3000, back in the place to be, and welcome back to Marvel Contest of Champions. So, there was quite the bombshell dropped on the community today that soon to be the arrival of 6-star champions here in Marvel Contest of Champions. If you don't play the game right now, currently 5-star is the max, and at the early part of 2018, they will be adding 6-star champions to the game. Now, let's be clear. I just started a couple of weeks ago, so I have zero authority. I have zero knowledge of what this really means for the game, the meta, the balance, how much this is all gonna cost, what to expect, what not to expect. I'm way too new to have an opinion on what 6 stars mean to the game. But being as that I play lots of these games on mobile as well as on browser, I see some things that I'm pretty, I gotta say, encouraged by. I see a company that is telling its community and its fans about an update that is so many months away. So right now it's August. This 6-star addition to the game is not going to be in the game until 2018, early 2018. So really early 2018 can be February. It could even be March-ish, right? So this is a long ways out. Yet you have a company that is putting out this update so many months in advance so that their player base is aware and it's just not sprung up on them like, hey, surprise, next patch, 6 stars are here, gotcha, right? So say what you want to say about what this really means for the game. I gotta give them props, not only for like a mobile developer, but like for developers in general. You really don't see companies putting information like this out so far in advance. And when I first made a video on this game, one thing I really wanted to kind of ask people is what their impressions of Kabam was. And that's the developer of this game. Like, what did they think about Kabam? And I really didn't get a lot of negative responses. The most prominent response that I got was the fact that, yeah, get ready for some of the worst rates you've ever seen. 2-star hell, let's go, right? I saw that. But that wasn't any, if that was the worst thing that people could come up with was the fact that some of their drop rates aren't great, that's pretty darn good. Like, let's be clear. When I started playing Contest of Champions, a game that I quickly eliminated was DC Legends, which is the game I quit to play this game. And then Injustice 2 was another game that is put out by WB that I also did not want to play because it was put out by WB. And some people had some questions on what's your deal with WB? Injustice 2 is a great game. Injustice 2 might be a great game, but WB is I don't trust them. They didn't do a very good job with DC Legends. I don't trust them with Injustice 2. And now people on the PC and the console side are seeing with the Shadows of War, the new Shadows of Mordor game, they're seeing WB as, not the best company in the world. But that's a totally different video. Let's not get sidetracked, FG. Let's get back to what I was talking about. So 6 stars are coming. I'm super thrilled with the communication. And from a new player standpoint, this also affects me as well. Like I said, I've only played the game for like 2 weeks, but the fact that with the arrival of 6-star champions, they're also going to make 4-star and 5-star champions more accessible as well. So if you're thinking about playing this game, I think from now until the beginning of next year is a really good time to jump into the game because they're slowly gonna start doing things in the game with like check-in rewards and events and things like that to make 4-star and 5-star characters more accessible. So I've been playing the game for 2 weeks pretty relentlessly. I'll talk about that in the end of the video. I thought I was hardcore playing this game, but apparently I'm not, but I'll talk about that later. So I've been playing the game for 2 weeks, pretty hardcore by my standards, and I still don't have a 4-star yet. I really don't care. I just pulled a 3-star Ghost Rider, and I'm just like thrilled. Like, 3-star Ghost Rider, man, this is awesome. He has great animations, good attack, good skills. He looks cool. I'm hyped about my 3-star Ghost Rider. So the fact that they're making 4- and 5-star characters more accessible, I'm excited about, but it wasn't like, you know, I didn't need it, but I'll definitely take it. So if you're a player that's thinking about jumping into the game, do keep that in mind. With the arrival of 6-star characters, they're also going to make 4-star and 5-star characters more accessible as well. Apparently there's going to be new content that's added to the game. So a lot of upside here in Contest of Champions. Beginning now into the end of the year, we should see a lot of things added to the game. And I don't know if that's because their Transformers game is kind of going, it's still very popular. I just looked at the mobile store and it's still in the top 200 when it comes to top grossing apps in games. But I know that's not, I know they had way higher expectations for their Transformers Forged to Fight game. So maybe the fact that that's not going super well, they're doubling down in Contest of Champions, I'm not sure. But all in all, it's good for us. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's all I kind of wanted to talk about. The arrival of 6 stars, what it means to new players like myself and yourself, and a little side topic here. So I thought I was hardcore in this game. I've been playing this game like almost every single day. I've been doing my PvP, I've been doing events, opening my crystals. Like I felt like I was hardcore. Every time I got the notification that my energy was full, I was back in there trying to make the world safe for democracy, all right? So someone in 2 videos ago told me to go and look at a YouTuber by the name of Seaton, Man of Legends, I think that's his name. I'm sorry, I just subscribed, don't hate me. But I went to subscribe to him, and the very first video that I saw was the fact that he was running a free-to-play account series where he just started the account a week ago. It's free to play, and he's kind of making a video series charting his progress with his free-to-play account. So I'm like, all right, that's kind of cool. Let me see. He just started a week ago. I started 2 weeks ago. So let me see how far behind this guy is compared to me. Are you freaking serious? Like, he's like level 36. I just turned 25 this morning. Like today, I just turned 25. Nowhere near. Like, he's so far ahead of me. He's doing heroics, and I'm like, what the is going on here? But I kind of realized, so the way I was playing the story missions is I wasn't going forward until I 100%ed something. So I would keep going back to the same act until I 100%ed it, and then I went to the next stage. And I saw him that he was just playing the next stage and the next stage and the next stage. He would just continue on. He didn't go back and finish 100% for everything, just the very first story arc or whatever it's called. So that was very interesting. So that's something I'm gonna look at there. I'm also going to look at picking up parry as soon as possible. I did pick up the mastery that increases your crit chance, but not the one that increases your crit damage yet. And I also have evade. So I'm trying to like make sure my masteries are like the current meta that's in the game. I'll adhere to the meta when it comes to the masteries, but I'm probably gonna just kind of stick to my own characters when it comes to just playing the game and just having fun. Because at the end of the day, I'm just trying to have fun. I really want to use Ghost Rider. I got Rogue, which is one of my favorite heroes of all time, so I'm pretty happy. I don't know where she ranks in the meta, but I don't care. As you can kind of see from the video that I have auto playing in the background, Rogue is my most powerful character. I've been like pumping her. Kappa. I've been putting lots of ISO into that character to make sure she's really powerful. So all in all, I'm still having a blast with this game. That's all I wanted to cover in this video. The last thing I'll say is I got a few messages in game about, am I gonna start an alliance? And I don't think so. I'm so much of a noob in this game. I really don't know what's happening. There's a lot of stuff that's like Alliance Quest. I just figured out this week. I was like, oh, if I just go in, fight one character, you know, just beat that one node, I get all of these rewards. This is the first time I got Alliance Quest rewards. And my Alliance did a really good job clearing out everything. But before, I didn't even like join because everything was so powerful and I didn't want to like take a spot and embarrass myself. But now I'm like, oh, I just got to just beat one thing and I get all these rewards? What? So I'm way too new to start my own alliance. Maybe in the distant future or maybe in a different game, I don't know. But for right now, I'm just trying to play, just trying to learn, build up my roster and have a good time. So that's all I wanted to cover in this video, guys. Once again, My name is FG3000. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next video. Later.